One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. One owner, original pink slip. Not only that, all kinds of telltale signs that this could actually be a 10,000 mile car. From the underneath to the inside to the whatever, I don't know. Check out this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I've got here for you today is an absolutely beautiful 1979 Pontiac Grand Prix. I don't know what model or anything like that, but I got that much of it right. It ain't got much of anything wrong. This thing is tight as can be, except for the few things that I'll show you over this walk around. You can tell on the hood you got some little spots. I'll go over that for a close up here in a minute, but I'm gonna keep doing a complete walk around and just give you a quick walk around of the car, kind of give you a look at it in this light. I'm trying to get both videos, interior, exterior, with a little test drive today, and I think I should be able to do just a-okay at it if I play my cards right. Now, and the camera holds up and all that kind of stuff. This is the exterior. I'm going to show you any kind of dents, dings. As you can see, the stuff's all, the filler panel between the bumper and the body is all gone, basically. I'll show you all that up front, up close. We'll drop down and show you underneath it first. These are great little cars. They're getting rare to see on the road. A G-body like this, just rare to see. Brian Suter has a channel on YouTube, Gbody Garage. Now subscribe to my channel. More importantly, subscribe here on Cereal Marshmallows. But also Gbody Garage, if you're into these type of cars, he's got hands down the best channel for G-body cars on YouTube. He's just got a great channel. It's a Gbody Garage. Check that out on here. Sounds like I'm getting paid, huh? Brian, you can pay me. So it's even got the original for donkey donk little plastic thing there. Under here, it is just as clean as can be. And I'm hoping I can't change the lighting. So it's a good thing I got to that when I did, where you can see it. I'm actually going to try something here, because I want to make sure you can see. I'm going to get my phone opened up, and I'm going to actually use my phone's flashlight to flash some more light under here. See if that helps. Yeah, a little bit. Wow, it does. Look at the pans on this thing. It don't get no cleaner. It's a clean car. It's set out. I've had it for a while. A little bit of leaks around the gasket. It shifts great. Everything on this car just nice as can be. Look how nice the metal is. Let's look from the front again. Look at the rocker panels. I'm too far zoomed in or something. I was, but just a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't mess us up. I'm going to get back under the front. Look at the rocker panels. All the rocker panel. All the way along the wheel. And only that, going to both wheel arches. Both wheel well openings. Everything's all there. Right to the back. And not all bent up where the filler all fell apart. And you know, if you buy this car and the filler ain't falling apart and it's the original car, just plan to have the filler fall apart. I'm too old to be getting down here 2 or 3 times. We have to do this a little bit more planned out next time. Look at this thing, man. You want yourself a clean G-body? Talk to me. That's just all there is to say about it. Now, if you're gonna be all biased about it and not like a Pontiac over Olds and ask me if I have this or that, I probably don't have it. I've got this one right now. That's what I've got. So, showed you underneath. I'm gonna show you underneath the back. But I'm just gonna start going down the sides here and doing my actual walk around to where you can see all about this car. And I'm gonna start with the most obvious problem on the car. It's one of the only problems with it. This rust on the hood. Why is it there? I don't know. Somebody has brought up, maybe it was a battery explosion. Well, the battery's on that side. Maybe it ran over here or something, but I don't know. It's not rusty nowhere else though. Sorry, I've been getting over a cold. It's just not rusty anywhere else. I'm gonna show you on the sides. It's straight and clean as can be. It really, really is. Just straight and clean as can be. And the rocker molded and everything. I just washed it, so it's leaking out of here. Water coming out of there. And the rocker molding all the way along both sides. There's a ding in it right there. And I'm sure down the side somewhere you're gonna find a ding. The last registration on this car was 13. And look at that plate, by the way. But going down the sides, there's hardly a door ding, man. I'm sure there's something somewhere. But you're gonna repaint the car anyways at some point. The factory, it's been repainted. Pinstriping they put back on it is wearing off. Up front here is starting to peel on the split, the paint on the filler panel, but they're still intact on the sides. And it's still pretty much here, besides starting to crack up here. So if you reinforce this side and that side, you've got your filler panels on the front. You have to buy them on the back. Now I could have straightened that out a bit. It's got the factory, I think that's factory plate holder to the side. Kind of an odd into the 70s option to have it to the side like that. It's a beautiful car. Now, the hood, I don't know. Do you need a new one? Not really, that could be fixed. But it just depends on if you want that kind of metal work in a car. For what it is right now, yeah, I'd get it fixed. It's a simple procedure. Quarter top needs to come off and be redone. My guy can redo this for about $275 to $350, depending on what you pick. Ostrich skin? Do I hear ostrich skin? He'll do anything on it. Vinyl, leather, you name it. Reverse lights in the bumper. Yes, sirree. Now, I didn't take the time to scrape this off. I kind of like it. And it's just the old AAA thing. And not only is the car clean, look at the rubber in between here. Look how clean, nice the rubber is. Beautiful. So, the white in between the black, the cream in between the black, just looks great. It's faded. The clear coat's gone all on this top surface. Its clear coat is gone. That's all there is to say about it. It's not a clean, nice, here you are paint job. It's just weathered, and it's not been thrashed. The guy didn't beat it around. Going down the side looks straight as can be. I'm sure there's a ding somewhere. I don't see it. I don't know where it was. There's no rust in the little things here. The car's not rusty in any way on this thing. It's just a freaking hood. I don't get it. Muffler pipes all the way forward, not all rusted out or nothing. It's just clean as can be. Except for that. Look, and in fact, a lot of this was still here, but it was just so old and crumbled. Watch. That I just kind of took it off while I was detailing. So, I bet you there's a little badge or emblem missing here on both sides. I don't have. Oh, and the other spot was right here. I don't know why it started doing it there. Hasn't started leaking inside, but I'm gonna put something over that while it's on my lot to where it's not doing that. Starting right in here and there. No idea why. I've just got no idea. Not under the top is it rusted, just some patina on top. It's not bubbling up along this thing yet really bad like they get. You know, it's not just not doing it. But that needs to be addressed, and that needs to be addressed. All the trim around the windows is there and in great shape. Even the chrome piece along the bottom. Wear on the mirrors, but it's all here. Even the door bumper guard molding. And look at those wheels. Really, they're beautiful. The tires are old. Tires have been sitting for years. Look at the dry rot right there. Dry rot right along the edge. These wouldn't be the tires that I would drive all over. I did a little burnout on the lot. It almost seemed like it had posi. I don't know if it even came on these cars, but the wheels just look great on them. On this, that's the wheel I like personally. Pontiac really did it with this wheel. I like the honeycombs on the F-body Trans Ams and stuff though too. Okay, clean as can be car. And yeah, I'm gonna get people say, oh, it's not clean as can be, look at the hood. You know, price dictates everything. I'm not asking an arm and a leg for this car. It's just a cheaper, inexpensive G-body car that you could use to restore. God, it would suck to take parts off this car if you needed them, but that's just kind of, it's at that kind of price. All the trim around the front lights and everything, it's all there. It's in great shape. It's not perfectly brand new, but it shines. It's nice. The grille, everything. The hood emblem, the center stripe going down the hood. Everything. You ain't got to go looking for parts if you buy this car. It's all here. He hasn't even bashed the bumpers all in. I'm telling you, that's normal wear and tear for him. Maybe he lives somewhere where like there was salt water off the beach coming in the mist and it dripped down on that off of his awning. I don't know. I can't explain every car that I get because there's just no way to tell. That's just an oddity. If you're a subscriber or you're just watching this, comment down below. See what you think it is. Hey, I think it's this. Maybe you're the right one. This car even has all 4 cinder caps in the wheel. And now that I said that, I got to go to the other side and make sure that it has all 4 cinder caps. And I'm not just saying that, being a smartass. And no, these are not hubcaps. These are real wheels. Real cast wheels with real stainless, I believe, trim rings. Now the sun has went down, so I've lost my sun for my exterior review, which is awesome because now it's time for the interior review. I'm gonna do that one next, and I'll click a link to it and everything on here to where you can check it out. You can just go to my channel, it's Serial Marshmallow, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. This little thing here should have been straightened out. and it's just in there a little crooked. I'll bet you there's a set screw. There's something just off a bit. I'm not gonna pull too much right now, but it needs to be back out there. So that's all I see on this car. That's all I know about on this car. And I'm here to tell you, you want a clean Grand Prix, this is your clean Grand Prix. Nathan, 406-546-8748. You can reach me absolutely anytime. If I don't answer, I ain't awake. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Other than that, oneownercarguide.com. Give me a call if you're interested. And if you're interested in some kind of car like this, not necessarily a Gbody, check my channel. I've got lots of old, interesting 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s cars, even into the mid-2000s. That's about it. I kind of stopped there. Well, marker lights in the bumper. Nice shape. Everything nice shape. I've went over the entire outside. I was going to make sure that trim ring is around the window here, and I'll show you what I mean on the other side. All the trim going around this top is all here, and I wanted to make sure that was there for you. Like this piece, it's there. This is all there. This, all there, all there, all there, all there, all there. If you've seen something that I missed, tell me. Even everything going around here, look at this. Just so damn clean. Okay, oneownercarguide.com, that's it. Interior review and test drive type thing coming up in the next video. One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguide.com. And what I've got here for you today is the interior review of this one owner 1979 Pontiac Grand Prix. I keep wanting to say SJ or something. I don't know what the heck they had on them for a code these days. I know it's a Gbody car. So I'm gonna do a quick walk around at this time of night. I left the hood up just to show you under the hood first, to where it didn't get too dark, and I didn't forget until I got halfway through the way of the stinking car review to show you the hood, and it's too dark for you to see it. I've also got my phone, which I'm gonna get out to where I can kind of add a little bit of flashlight into it. This car is absolutely beautiful. The underneath and undercarriage is just as nice as it gets. There's nothing wrong with anything on it, really. I don't like the way the hood is, and I don't know why it's like that. If you didn't see the exterior video, maybe you could add your opinion onto why it's like that. I'm sorry, I've got to enter this stupid screen lock thing in my phone, and I think I just got it. God dang it. It is not taking my password. There we go. Okay. Google services my butt. Give me this thing here. Okay, so we're gonna do the under the hood first. Got my flashlight. Yeehaw, we're on the move. It's still got the original hood lining. Still got the original hood lining. I could have cleaned that up a bit. I didn't think it was something I wanted to do. Valve covers, got some paint flaking off. Look at the wiring and stuff. This is so clean. Look at this. Now the Optima battery will not come with it. That's my shop battery. Tanks and everything clean. I'm getting flakes coming down of paint and metal from the hood. See, it didn't rust through here. It's just on the top and along that edge. This hood could be easily fixed. Look at this. Now, something really rare about it. 305, baby. It has a 5.0 Chevy 305. Not very common in a Oldsmobile or Pontiac, either one like this, which is actually what I meant to say. The wheel wells, dude, look at this thing, man. Look at the wiring back here. Not all chewed up or anything. It's in great shape. I'm not going to say this car is perfect. Look at the back of that thing, though. Right there. Look at the rubber. Look at the rubber on there. Still got the tag starting to fall off there. The fact that, look at the smog things and everything. It's just all here, and it's just beautiful. Sure, it's got the little, look at the rubber bumper stops. They're both still there. You know, that's the second time I've got myself on that today, and I have totally ruined this pair of sweats now. So I don't know why them spots are there. It's the only real spots on the car besides the one little one up there. Okay, that is your exterior quickie thing with the engine. Now, as long as I didn't lock my damn keys in the trunk, I'm starting to freak out here. Let me show you in the trunk and get that out of the way. Woo! I was just talking about younger kids. I got a kid 25 working for me. Good guy, he's working out great. But kids nowadays don't know the difference between those two keys. You're an old man like me, you know the round one's going to be the dorky, and the rear trunky, and the square one's always the ignition. It's just, unless somebody's changed something around somehow. So, look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Everything in this is just here. Oh, no Google services me. Go back to my flashlight. Okay. Look at the rubber on the flash. Look at this. Look at the carpeting. Let me show you underneath that to where you don't think that it's all messed up. Hang on. Look at this. Factory foam still there. Nice and clean as can be. Factory undercoating sprayed on part of the trunk. I messed this all up. James had it looking really nice. Come on now. There we go. Spare tire and all in here. I don't even really think. Ooh, there's titties on the tread. It's never even been on the ground. Bicycle pump, a jack, and a windshield washer thing. I left the old bicycle pump for the hell of it. Jack stowage stickers and everything under here is in great shape. So, I just freaked out again. Got the keys, got them here. Now this car wasn't registered since 2013. I love the reverse lights in the bumper. The back filler panel is all gone. It's just the way it goes on these cars. The front one's all there. I showed in the other video. Let's go ahead and look inside before it gets too dark and get that thing on the road before it gets too dark. I'm gonna need my flashlight again, and I sure am. Seats and everything, let's just put it this way. The seat has wear on it. It's not like the guy had a Rottweiler in here chewing on everything. It's just like the car has some wear on it from being so old and in the California sun for so many years. That's the damage you get out here a lot. Sun damage. Door panel, great condition. Great condition. I don't know why my phone isn't working, but I'm going to have to just set this down for a second because I want to get a flashlight for you. And that is my dealer plate that's dropping off the car. There's my flashlight. I'll put that in the back window in a second. Hardly anywhere on the pedals. Hardly anywhere. Now I'm here to tell you, I hate to. Let me wipe this off. I'm in awe, and I've looked many times, and I can't believe it. The car could have 10,000 miles on it. I'm going to assume 110. But I'm telling you, the way everything is in this car, the way there's no wear, and the right way there should be on the wheel. This stuff all flaked off the fake wood. It flaked off because of just time. It's showing 10.4. And up here, you've got cracks in the dash. Cracks in the dash. They're not huge. Well, they are huge. But they're not all split apart so much. You can't just bust the edge off there just a bit and fill it in with filler and fix the dash. This dash could be repaired, or you could redo it. The main structure piece is here. Let me show you that. It's just the side piece that's like this. It's more plasticky. As you go down there, you can see it kind of, the one on the screws there, you can see it kind of just flaking off. Same thing on that side. So you know, carpet's getting thin. Factory radio in here. Now, something wrong with the speakers. All the gauges are here, and the fuel gauge clicks over, and all this good stuff. Your mirror does not. It moves, but it doesn't move as quickly as it should. Although it does what it should to a certain degree. I believe that's the original color, and I believe that's the new painted color. Don't know for sure. Let me put this in the back. Now I left the. You know, I could get the interior done on this for you. Look at this piece all chipped up there. The back piece is good, but then two back pieces like that on the side. This one's really getting flaky. The seats back here. I don't even think anybody ever sat in these. Look at this. It's just sun damage on it. And a little bit of, see this here? This is like sun damage and dirt. Dirt dust. It's set on my storage lot. And if you actually brush this, it's red. So, for whatever that's worth, look at these door sills. I could honestly believe 10 10,000 miles because of a couple things. I really, really could, especially the way it is under the hood. I've seen others with 110. The wheels are just absolutely gorgeous. The car is clean. The car is so clean. Okay, well, I think I've almost showed you everything. Oh, under the seat here, I'll show you. Dash and a glove box all working and all. Oh, the lid for this, or the lid. The front plate for the ashtray. It clicks right on there. There's just a little set screw that's off of it. Oh, dang it, let me get my camera out. Carpet and all there, it's not all stained up. It's really thin right there though. Let me show you under here. Well, I'll go over there and show you. Headliner is as headliner does. Dash is in great shape from the front. Okay, I've showed you under the hood. I've showed you all this. It's got manual windows, which work. Yeah, well, the doors don't sag. Just so many telltale signs that, wow, this could be 10,000 miles. But it's also just a older 5-digit car, so I don't want to say, hey, 10,000 miles, yeehaw. You know, even though I might say that at the beginning of this video, that's not what I'm saying. So, that's the car. I'm going to do a test drive and stuff now and do it to it with you. Okay, so here we go. People have cold starts and such on the internet. And this ain't going to be a cold start. This is a cold drive. This car ain't been driven in forever. Not forever. I drove it out here, obviously. Well, not obviously. I could have pushed it, right? I know 2013 is the last time it was registered. And I know it's a cold-hearted little car. It's just cold-hearted right now. That light is not turning on. Let's see if these do. Interior dash lights are coming on. That's gonna need a little bit of just ain't been used in years. If you let it go and slide back out, it's working, and the blue illuminates there. I'm just gonna come over here all close because he can't make it over a speed bump. There wasn't even a speed bump there. Oh, he's trying to park. I'm just being a douche, right? Let's see if the lights are working. Ooh, bumper lights are working. Back lights. Ooh, that looks good. Let's check out the front, see if this is working. All the chrome trim, stainless trim, whatever it is, hot metal. Oh man. Oh, and the turn signals in between. That's sick. That is just so nice looking. And I'm glad it's all just, this car is just a working order, clean little, this thing even idles down. But I don't know how, oh. Gotta push a little hard, but the horn works. Cigarette lighter, ain't even been lighting cigarettes, and it is working. The AC, you can hear it and stuff. That there'll be a good battery in it, but it won't be the Optima. You know what? That was working. Now it's pegged. Don't like that. Let's hit the wipers once. There you go. Car drives smooth. Man, I'm telling you, I really, really, really hate to be the one to say 10,000 mile car. I'm kind of saying it, but I just don't know for sure. There's no way to know for sure. Unless this little old man was around. Oh, come on out, buddy. So I guess the gas gauge gets pegged over there. It doesn't work for the fuel gauge. I don't know why the air conditioner just hisses at me. So I'm gonna turn it off. It corners like a dream. Like a dream. I just realized I have my brights on. Brakes, like a dream. This car drives so nice. I floored it there a little bit. There we go. Coughed and sputtered, but it's cold still. But it drives, it runs, it shifts like it could. It should. I know it was drove up till 12, 13 because of the plates and stuff. But since 14 or so, it hasn't been. So for 2 years, it's sat. And I know this because I've owned it that time. And before that, it was the original pink slip, man. This car's nice. This car's clean. I'm gonna do one more trip down the block here and back. Oh man, it's just the way these cars drive. It reminds me a lot, but it's a little bit different. It reminds me a lot though of a 77, 8, and 9 Seville. Different platform, different car, but just the same type of motor and runnability and just good old GM 70s cars. So much cool, just like the F-body, the little Trans Ams and Camaros. They're just nice to drive in the 77, 8, and 9. The mirrors are just kind of cool. They kind of maxed out everything they had in them, and good little cars. These G-bodies, you can't beat where they went with this platform. And they're classic now. Love the grille and the hood emblems. You're not gonna pull up next to a F-body and beat him right off the bat. This is not, it's all stock. But you do have the right platform with it being, you know what? I just noticed that the speedometer floats a little bit once you're going. The clock does not work. I should have mentioned that, and I'm sorry. I'm going to hop out here. Oh, wow. Look at there. The lights just came on inside. So, oh, there we go. They work. Okay, so the lights inside work. That's awesome. It's just got a little bit of a cough and sputter at first, but man, it's sat a little while. It's been where it's been, but I'll tell you what, it's clean as can be, and this car is ready to drive. I'm sure you're gonna burn up a starter or alternator or fuel pump or Lord knows what in the first while, but I'll tell you what, you're not gonna find a better start for something you want to paint it your color. It would suck to just tear the motor out and put a new LT1 in it or something. It would. But I left the blinker on. But I'll tell you what, it would be neat with a newer motor. But I'll tell you, it starts and drives great. I would just, God, it's cool with that 305 in it. You could bolt anything in there. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple pictures, get back on the road, give you a test drive back to my shop. Well, I got a couple pictures, so here we go. Back to the hotel. Check this out. That's how the interior looks. It's got, oh man, you can't see. So I have to do this whole stinking pass screen thing. I have actually killed my Gorilla case or whatever you call it. I'm trying to hold it with my mouth if you've seen that. But I wanted you to see what you got there. Damn it, bumped my camera and shut everything off there. Man, it feels like it's pausey. Could it be? They're both gripping, man. Are they both gripping? They're both gripping, they're both spinning. Could this be? Look at, there's a pausey track. Man, that's cool. And I didn't lay on it really hard. I'm not trying to hurt the car. Nothing like that. Just I took off and I seen, wow, did this thing actually just peel out? Like with both tires and turbo? Sure did. Never would have assumed that. I'm gonna get a quick picture just because I'm gonna send it to my friend Brian at Gbody Garage. He knows about these cars. I didn't know it would be that kind of thing. All right, got it done. I had to get a picture. I just can't believe that it could be that. So, back to the place. It is a beautiful night. Sunset over here. You can't see that now, but we're going back and gonna do it. I'm gonna set this camera in my window. I wish I had it. See, if I had a dash cam, it would be cool, but I don't have a dash cam, and so I try and hold it. This car corners nice, brakes nice. Like I say, I don't want to be the overzealous seller or whatever, CD dealer that's trying to get you to believe it has 10,000. But if you're a long ways away and you're looking for a truly unique Grand Prix, the car might have 10,000 miles. It really might. And it drives awesome. There's a little bit of hold back there. Unless you let off the pedal a little bit, it's just not been ran in a long time. It's running great. We've let it run for hours out here, playing it, just making sure everything's good. And the car's just as good as it can get. Would I drive this car to Florida? No! Would I drive it to LA? No! I would get it hauled most anywhere, just to where you were being safe. That's real good, douchebag. Really. Who parks like that? See, now I gotta cut that out of my video, probably. Okay, so this is the car. I'm gonna park it right here. Kitty cat. And that's the car. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. Absolutely beautiful 79 Grand Prix, and it is for sale. 406-546-8748. Name's Nathan, and OneOwnerCarGuy.com for all sorts of pictures and all the videos all edited together and everything. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you.